Hey, Real Conversations, episode 21. What's up?
What's up? I'm back.
Oh, man. You got your tea today.
I had a little something.
Yeah, Bianca's back, y'all.
Sound more excited.
Oh, man. I'm a little exhausted.
Okay, I got you.
Late night, early morning.
Oh, early Saturday morning.
How you feeling this morning?
I'm good. I'm good.
Today,
Afternoonish.
afternoonish.
Good.
So, your tea.
Daily tea.
Let's
What's up?
talk about
What's going on
it.
right now? What's going
Everything.
on right now? A lot. Monique's been going in. She's been busy all week.
Yeah,
all
she
week.
looked like somebody grandma on the couch.
Oh my God.
Yeah, she looked bad.
She gotta. It's the way she goes about stuff, though. I feel like, I mean, I understand her where she stands about getting paid what she got paid.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like she could have went about it a different way. Like Wanda Sykes, you know, she didn't get what she wanted from them. She went to another network. Yeah. She didn't open her mouth until she got
paid.
What she wanted to get paid. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It's the way you're going about it. And she was blackballed before. So, I mean.
Well, that's what happens in that line of work.
Yeah.
I don't, you know.
How do you feel about it, though? Do you feel like she's worth the $500K or you think she should have got more?
Listen, her craft speaks for itself.
True.
She's been doing it for a while. I think at some point when you've been doing something like that for a while, you should get what you deserve.
Definitely.
And if your fan base supports you, then you should get what you deserve.
Definitely.
Now, however, you have a lot of up and coming new individuals, right? Who's like a little more popular, right? Who's a little more social savvy. That's true. As far as even with social media too, so
more relevant.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And at this point, like you look at how much she wanted. How much did she want?
I don't think she ever set a certain price either. So I think it was just they offered her that, but the thing is, you got to negotiate, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I mean, I don't think she had put a price on it, but she just wasn't satisfied with what they offered.
The only movie I know that she played in was Precious.
All right. Well, she was in. What was that other movie she was in?
I'm just saying that was
Girls or something like that.
But that was when she played in the movie. When she played in the movie Precious.
That's what she got her Oscar for.
Exactly. So she should have got more money for that merit, right?
Right.
Now you go on, you got your Oscar. Now you go on to play other roles, even if it's like mediocre roles, but you still get what you.
But she got blackballed.
Listen, I think she should go to what was that?
What?
They got YouTube doing stuff, right?
Yeah.
She
was doing something.
But this is what I'm saying. Like it's other ways that she
can go about it.
Like she can even do off Broadway. She's really talented.
I think she did some kind of Broadway something.
Just keep doing it.
Just keep
shows.
Keep moving.
And stop complaining.
I think I understand her point, being that it was kind of an insult to get offered $500K with her merit and accolades, definitely.
But who she was going up with, though? Who she was going up, like, it has to be a competition, right?
Right, definitely. And that's why, I mean, she said they offered Amy Schumer, 11? And then she negotiated 13 mil.
Who's her agent?
That's my thing. It's like, who you got working for you? Because clearly...
Listen, at the end of the day, like, if I know somebody, if I'm negotiating a contract, then I'm gonna go be in there with my agent, and we in there together.
Right.
We talking
trying
numbers
to make
together.
Things happen. That's true.
She probably was just like, you talk the numbers and you come back to me.
Right. You always have to have your goal yourself.
Exactly.
You got to be willing to speak for yourself too.
Listen,
so.
I want $100K.
Which she did after the fact, but
exactly. Now what is she doing?
After the fact.
Looking around for work.
Yeah, but it's like you every 2 days you posting something else. Nobody's gonna want to work with you.
Looking like somebody grandma complaining on the couch.
Shopped it around, and then when she got what she got, you talk about it after.
Exactly.
Yeah, after.
That's on her, because she should have continued that type of role when she
was up.
When she won her Oscar, she should have looked for better roles in her art, but she
not if you're blackballed. After that whole thing with what was it, Will Packer, I think they got into a big thing. I feel like everybody just was like.
But then you know that goes with a lot of like, I'm better than you, or like
that's true
I
too.
feel like I'm superior to you,
Mm-hmm.
whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how Hollywood is.
Right.
I think she got blackballed for a reason. Now it's like her time to start
To come back.
her
Okay,
comeback.
so I have a question, right? So, okay, being that it was her, she was gone for a while, she wasn't relevant, whatever.
Mhm.
Let's say, because remember she mentioned Dave Chappelle. Let's say that was Dave Chappelle.
Shout out to Dave Chappelle. I love Dave Chappelle.
He's dope. Let's say it was him and it was the same situation. He was irrelevant for a while. He was gone and he came back. Do you feel like they would have offered him $500K?
Hell no. That's
Okay.
Dave Chappelle.
Hell no.
Dave Chappelle, he
has more of
if you look at his body of work though,
Of course.
like his body of work speaks for itself.
That's true.
Like he can sell out the Garden.
Right.
Monique can't sell out a Garden.
That was another thing. One of my coworkers actually brought it up because
Shout out to your coworker.
they were saying,
Oh,
this
so
was
they
a whole debate too.
so they could listen to the podcast.
So they were saying that somebody was like, it also depends on your demand and who's willing to follow you and pay for you. Because let's be honest, if her tickets are $150, $100, $150 now, people we
buying
look
that.
exactly. We're looking like nobody's paying no
buying that.
$150 for Monique.
Listen, if Jay-Z tickets is $150, I'm not paying that.
Okay.
I'm not.
But there are people that will. I feel like
There
a
are
lot of people were. How much wasn't his tickets just $300 for 444?
And I didn't pay anything.
Didn't it sell out?
Good luck. Have
So
fun.
it also depends. I understand it
depends
from a
on who
marketing
you
point
are,
of view
though.
too. That's true.
Who you are. Like she can't sell out an arena.
That's true.
As a stand-up comedian. You know what I'm saying? Dave Chappelle can.
He can. Yeah.
Freaking what was his name? Jamie Foxx can if he wants to.
Martin can.
Martin can.
Martin is my favorite comedian of all time.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Don't
these-
debate
these-
me.
no, I'm not. I just believe that Dave
But-
Chappelle is the funniest guy in the world.
of course. But okay, not of course. But but it definitely depends on who's willing to spend the money.
Yeah.
And on who you are. That's true.
Listen, you look at it like this. She go and say, all right, I'm going to sign a deal with Netflix, right? And she
Right.
doesn't sign a big deal. Say she doesn't sign a big deal, but she does just stand up. And she can, that persona that she has right now
Right.
with the ponytail and sitting on the couch,
She's been rocking that for a long
she
time.
can definitely make money if she just does skits just like that,
Okay.
right? Because now it's more of like, it's hilarious now. Now you got this older woman, right? I don't know how old is she.
I don't think
But
she's 50 yet. Is she 50 yet?
She's sitting in this chair. She's sitting there complaining. That's what older people do. Bitter. So if she makes a skits where she's just a bitter person
Her persona.
and complaining about whatever she's complaining about, she'll make a hit.
Okay.
Let me be your agent.
Switch it up, make
Let
it
me
work
talk
for
to you for a
you.
second. Monique, holla at me, man.
Monique, where you at?
I'm trying to make some money.
That makes sense. That's what you're saying.
Because everybody likes that.
I feel like they could have given her a little $2 million though. $2 million wouldn't have hurt nobody's pockets.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt some people's
$500K
pockets.
is an insult.
You got to look at it like this too. Like, how would the program or whatever the movie have done if she was in it? Right?
Oh, she would have did it. Okay.
Like,
It also
her
depends
fan
on what
base,
right.
like, oh, that's her. You
what the
know I'm
outcome
saying?
would have been, what
Exactly.
their numbers would have
You
looked
got to
like.
look at numbers too.
Of course, definitely.
Numbers don't lie. Women and men do.
Okay.
We all lie.
Do you know Amy Schumer?
I'm familiar with her craft.
Can you name anything that she's done?
That's
No
Chuck,
shade.
That's Chuck.
I can't.
That's Chuck Schumer's daughter, niece.
Oh.
Shout out to that. See, I'm the only one that knew.
Okay.
That. I'm just saying, I'm the only one that. She did a couple.
Can you name anything that
I will
she
not
has
name
done?
anything that she's done because I don't know off the
Okay.
top of my head. I will probably have to
Okay.
Google like everything else. But
Okay.
she's more relevant now.
Which I understood.
But it
which
took
is
her
understood.
time though because
to
she
get
still
there.
was a struggling actor or comedian, whatever you want to
Right.
call it. I think they all the same thing at the end of the day, artists.
Right.
So she was struggling and she actually, made
Okay.
it through. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
look,
I get it. You gotta grind to
You know
get
what?
where you at.
know what's funny? Look at Kevin Hart. Right?
Oh, he's been.
Kevin Hart had to grind. Like, he literally grind from the
I remember when he
bottom.
was in Paper Soldiers.
Exactly. That was my favorite movie.
That was when did that come out?
Shout out to
Wow.
Stewie. Shout out to Stewie. I know you're listening to this, you
man.
big fool. But yeah, like
Yeah.
he was
he was doing a lot of minor stuff.
was doing
before
small
got,
little
Right,
roles.
little roles. Yeah.
like these guys, even how about this? If she does this, right? Okay. This is our thing. This is that the Netflix thing was an option.
Okay.
Also, the Saturday Night Live. I'm pretty sure them people that do the sketch don't get that paid that much money. I don't think they get like a boatload.
Okay.
But if she just comes on there and say, hey, I just want to do a guest appearance, 2 or 3, people will recognize it. And she can do the same thing with the couch. She can have the Al Bundy couch, right? And she could complain all day about what's going on.
And get her following back.
But think about it. It's a lot of things going on in Hollywood now that she can probably contest with. Like, oh, this happened.
Right.
You know, I mentioned it. Like a old grandmother.
I see what you're saying. I see your point. But I feel like she just wants to be
recognized,
acknowledged for what she's done, her craft. It's, you know what I mean?
I support you.
She wants to be doing the top of the top stuff. She doesn't want to do.
I support you.
She feels like.
What happened to the girl from Precious?
Oh, Gabby. I don't know.
And she on like.
She was on some show, series.
She on Empire, right? Yeah, I think.
She's on Empire. Oh yeah, she's definitely on Empire too.
See what I'm saying? Wow.
Keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
You
didn't like. Right. And she probably didn't get paid as much money playing that role. And that was a really significant, that was a big significant role for her.
That was her breakout role.
Exactly.
But
and that
you're
was
starting off.
And that was Monique's breakout role for being a dramatic actress.
Yes. Because everything else was minor. Yeah.
I'm dropping knowledge because I know everything.
Yeah, right.
What's up? What else is going on, though?
What else is going on?
Shout out to Monique. Come up to the podcast.
Good luck, girl.
What else is going on? How was your event last week?
Oh, it was good. I attended a vision board workshop with Nicole Kane. Nicole Kane, for people who don't know, was Nicole Bitchie. She had her celebrity blog for 8 years, and it was she was dope. She was doing her thing. It was very informative. We also had a feng shui expert there, and life coach. She was dope. It was just,
I like when people say feng shui. Say it again.
Why? Feng shui.
It's funny.
Feng shui. Feng shui. It was really dope. They had some great insight, you know, things to do to get to your goals, things that you don't need, how to separate good people from bad people in your life, even your space, your energies in your home. It was a lot of stuff. It was really good. We did our vision boards. Do you have a vision board?
I don't have a vision board, but
I think you should do one.
But I have a vision.
Put it on the board.
Yeah,
sure. One of their things was that you create a vision board for all your goals and aspirations, and you have to put it up right across from your bed. First thing you see when you wake up, the last thing you see when you go to bed. So it's like constantly in your brain.
That's dope.
Yeah,
Say that again for the people that probably just don't understand.
If you make a vision board, it's all your goals and aspirations. So you post it up against your wall right across from your bed, wherever that is. It's the first thing you see when you wake up, the last thing you see before you go to bed. So it's it's stuck in your brain. That's all you're thinking of. That's all you see. What you think you create.
So stop looking at your phone.
Right. Put the phones down. Focus on
10
your
o'clock
vision.
at night.
Right.
Check those
1 to 1 a.m., 2 a.m.
Posts, and then wake up at like 6 in the morning and hearing them pissy kids crying. And you checking your Instagram post just to see you get a couple extra likes.
Right.
So come up with a vision board. See, I do have a vision, and you're right. I should put it on the board. But my vision is concrete and my vision is clear.
Okay.
So that's dope that you went to that.
It was really
expose.
good. It was great.
Right? I said it right. Expose. Whatever.
More of a workshop, but okay.
Yeah, more of a workshop.
Same thing.
Which is good though because you was able to.
I was able to talk to her one-on-one. Yeah, it was good.
So how was that conversation?
It was good. She was giving me, pointers and tips about the blog and, how to differentiate myself from others, how to be distinct and stuff like that. Staying consistent. She's saying staying consistent is key. So you post as much as you can whenever you can, What else she said? What else did she say? To put myself out there a little more, people engage with the person. The followers like to see the face of the brand. Okay. So show myself more, which I actually never did before. So that was good. That was really good advice.
Maybe I should show my face more.
Yeah, show your face more.
My face is always.
You are your brand. You are the face.
My face is gonna be out there everywhere. Shout out to the billboard. I'm gonna put up in the next couple. Okay. Say 4 months from now.
4 months.
Guarantee.
Okay.
Guarantee.
Cool.
That's the vision board. That's on the vision board right there.
That's right. That's good.
But that's dope that you went there.
Yeah, it was good.
And I'm pretty sure you was able to connect where like positive people who
yes,
doing the same,
definitely.
who's into the same craft that you're into.
Definitely.
That's
definitely.
always a blessing.
Yeah, she has a lifestyle blog now. She switched over from celebrity to lifestyle blogging, yes, and Will Packer actually picked her up to work with, so she's making big moves.
So that's a lifestyle blog.
A lifestyle blog now. So she posts, different things about travel, from travel to exercise and fitness to, just a bunch of different stuff.
Wow, instead of
it's called, what is it? It's exonicole.com. Check it out. For women and men. It's dope.
All right. I'll check it out. I have some women check it out.
Yeah.
But that's good because you don't know what you're gonna get into. You might want to do blogging and then it might just come to something
leads
else.
To other things.
And it just lead to something else.
Right.
And that's good for her.
Yeah.
And I don't know this woman, but she seems like she's very positive and very influential in your life.
Very much so. Very much so. She's somebody I look up to, definitely, because she did something on her own and she put it out there, and now she's doing so much more. So, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, so then next you will have your own
we'll see.
Workshops, right?
We'll see. Speaking
Coming
into
soon.
existence.
Coming soon.
Right.
Coming soon. Tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Right.
Tomorrow she'll be doing workshops. That's what's up, though.
Yeah, it was a good time. I'm glad I went. Yeah.
So,
definitely.
We went to just want to give people update. We went to Too Much Sauce mixtape.
Oh
release.
yes, how was that?
Oh, it was really good. We had a really good time.
Yes, the performance.
The performance. Yeah. We did a lot. We did a lot of networking and a lot of talking to people, and the hospitality was dope. So shout out to everybody.
That's great. It was at Amarachi, right?
Yes. Nice. Good location, good drinks.
Good drinks. Drinks are always good.
Good drinks, and the hospitality was amazing.
Okay.
So it was dope. It was dope. She's gonna be doing well.
Right.
So we're just looking for everybody that comes on. We just wish positivity on.
Nothing but positivity.
That's it. That's all we want to do. Oh man, I wanted to ask you a question because I did see something on your blog.
Sure.
Though. I forgot what it was.
What up?
I don't know if it was you, but I like to talk about the Tamar thing because Tony Braxton said something. She was like,
"Oh, but you got to talk about Tony too." Oh my God, Tony! Go ahead.
She messing with Baby though.
Yes,
that's a good look for her, right?
You think so?
He got his teeth fixed.
His mansion's getting foreclosed,
and he got his tattoos removed.
Well, not all of them. I still see some on his face. Does he not still have any on his face or on his head? Maybe it was his head.
I'm just saying he's making a change.
I don't know if that's a good. I feel like she needs.
I think it's a good look for her. I think she needed like somebody like that.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. I just
get her back in the swing of things. I guess. Supposedly they might be engaged. She's rocking this big fat ring on that ring finger. I don't know.
That's a promise ring.
Promise ring. All right. All right.
Start giving out big.
I don't know though. Like she.
Nah, but it was funny because she was saying that they was just gone. They feel like she said like they Tamar events. They just look like they just going through.
Oh yeah, they're going through something,
and they're gonna get back to me personally. Like I think that she probably just saying that just to keep the positive in,
right?
So people won't try to keep prying
and prying to kind of shut people up.
Yeah, but you don't say things. That's how I feel.
What do you mean you don't say things?
She shouldn't have just said anything.
She should have been like, I don't know.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I don't know. That interview seemed very awkward to me. Like I felt like it was like, girl, I know everything, but I'm not going to tell you nothing. Yeah. So I see your point. So it was very weird. I was just
why would you say that?
Why are you acting like you don't know your sister? Yeah. Like, come on.
Like you don't talk to your sister.
Your closest sibling. Like y'all on that show. Like y'all are the tightest.
The tightest lifestyle
ever. Right. So
you wearing each other's
how you
shoes.
Oh, she really didn't tell me. I really don't know. You don't know if your sister is getting a divorce or not. Like. That sounds kind of crazy. I don't know. Man. It was weird. That interview was weird. I was like, yeah, expect a reconciliation real soon.
Don't the mother has a boyfriend or something like that?
The mother? I don't know.
Was it the father that got a young girl, right?
No, the father's married. He's married to, it was the side chick in his relationship with their mother.
Yeah, shout out to the father.
Messy,
what's the father's name?
What's his name? Isn't it Michael? Michael Braxton.
I think Mike Braxton. Shout out to Michael.
That was messy. There was an episode where
every older man inspiration.
Oh my God. Really? Why?
Not me.
I don't know about that message. I don't know, but
yeah, to me, that's the only like a part I seen. I was like, oh wow, that's dope. You know, like he's just.
It was there was a very heartfelt episode though where I guess they were all on a family vacation and he decided to bring his wife, but the wife and Evelyn is their mom don't get along. Like she doesn't want to hear about her. She was like very upset that he bought her. They were on the other sides of the resort. Like it was real crazy. But like even.
You can tell you got money if you're on the other side of the
resort.
Yeah,
like they're like on the other side of the resort.
Like you're not even like in the same hotel room. You like, I'm on the other side.
I'm over there.
I'm where the palm trees is like taller and shit. Like I don't know, that shit is weird.
It was crazy though because all of them are so good. They're all in their 40s now, but they were they had a dinner and they were like crying and it was just very emotional.
Keep the tears. I think all of that stuff is for hype. I think the tears.
I think so a little bit.
Like. First of all, those is water. Those is crocodile tears. That's what we used to call them, crocodile tears.
Okay.
You crying for what?
Yeah, cause I was just like,
well, you'll be alright. Because you got another side of the resort that you're
on over there. True.
Like, come on, people out here living.
It was a lot.
Life.
I was like, how y'all still crying about this all these years later? Like they've been married for like how many years?
I have no idea.
I don't get it. I don't know.
That'd be alright. That'd be alright. You probably sneak into her room one day or something like that. On the other side of the
what?
resort.
That's a lot.
To me, these people, like, all right, shout out to
Do you feel like it's a lot of fake? You feel like it's...
I think it's more fake than anything.
Okay.
I think it's
so
more
do you
fake
feel like... Because I don't know, part of me believes that the Tamar Vince thing was real, but then a part of me feels like, especially like after that Tony interview, I feel like it might have been publicity stunt for their show, too.
Listen, you got to get your ratings, right?
That's true.
If you look at the numbers...
It's like you're willing to put your life at risk like that?
I don't speak numbers, but they numbers to me probably look like it's...
dying down, yeah,
and more friction.
It was getting a little whack. Yeah, it was getting a little
more fighting. Ratings go up. That's how it go. You know what I'm saying? Like
they did that whole Instagram thing, all that.
Like even what's funny is that like I think even rappers do it.
Oh, like the beef and stuff. Like
yeah,
that?
like oh yeah, like let's beef all of a sudden, and like everybody's like looking to see like what's the next.
What's the next thing coming out? We got to look out for that.
Look out for this or whatever the case may be. And then before you know it, like they slapping fives and shit.
Right,
like,
they made up.
Yeah, like that.
Like that Cam Mace thing. I don't know. I was kind of confused a little bit.
Yeah,
because it was like they was battling.
Shout out to Cam.
First they were battling, then they making up on IG, but then they not.
Listen, Cam said it. Mace was cheating people out of money. That's what Cam said. He's just doing a lot of dirt shit. I don't. When you grow up with somebody like that, and y'all got the same idea and the same ambitions, then there's gonna be competition. So I feel like
understand it.
When you doing that, it's like, damn, like he looked like he's getting hotter than me.
Right.
So now,
let me throw a soul on his shit.
Yeah. And it just ruined
all
everything.
These years later, like neither one of y'all rap now, really.
Cam.
Do they?
Cam rap.
Cam, okay, but that came out what? That album came out when? His last project was what? It was at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
At the beginning of last year.
Yeah, I listen to it every day.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to the program.
All right.
Cam is amazing.
Before that, what was the last project he had before that?
Just listen to old Cam. Just wait for new Cam to come out.
No, listen to old Cam.
Yeah, listen to old Cam. I heard Mace. I heard Mace song or diss record, whatever. It was.
Mace back
the
in
article,
the days.
but yeah, I don't know. But I like Jim Jones. Who else you like from Harlem? Like I like Harlem.
Now?
Back then.
Back then. I with Dipset. Dipset was lit.
Dipset was
during daytime.
Dipset was the best part of my high school years.
Exactly. They was popping.
You think everybody else wasn't walking around with red flags?
I liked Mace back in the days too. I fuck with Mace back in the days too.
People was wearing red flags on their hand, their neck.
The pink t-shirts down to their knees, not even their ankles.
They was tripping over they was tripping over white t-shirts.
Was lit in the early 2000s. They was lit. That was a big thing in during high school, definitely.
Now, like I think they had a concert like a couple months ago.
Like a reunion thing.
A reunion thing, right? And they was still able to come out and perform some of the later hits and also perform some of the individual accomplishments, right? You know what I'm saying? So now they playing everything, and I'm listening to
Do you feel like they were better together or apart?
Together.
Yeah, they were strong as a
team.
team.
Only reason I say that is because I think Jewels fell off a little bit when they wasn't together.
Okay.
And I feel like Jim Jones wasn't as aggressive.
I feel like he fell back. It fell to the wayside a little bit.
When they broke up, right? So, and Cam was still with Cam and reserved and whatever. And then when they get together, they more hungry and vicious and, you know, whatever. And they talking their slick together. Shit. Yeah. You know, but that's just like it goes back to beef. Like, it's just like, you beefing for what? You know?
Right. Like,
but it then takes me back to, like, I don't know if you probably do remember when Jay-Z and Nas was beefing, right?
Definitely.
You remember? You
kidding me? Most definitely.
See, I was supporting Jay all the way because
why?
Because Jay is like the greatest of all time.
All right, we get it. But
I just wouldn't pay.
What did that whole beef start all over? His baby moms? Like, what did it really start over?
It started, well, all right, so according to what it said, what was said musically, that Jay stole a verse or something like that.
Right.
You know, about the tech on the dresser. That was Nas' verse. And Jay took it or whatever the case may be. And they just started beefing and he was like talking about baby moms, like Jay had sex with
baby moms
baby
and
mother. But it's just to me it was all like, I won't say it was hype. It was a lot of hype to it. My bad, everybody. It was a lot of hype to it. However, when you get so much hype, everything just wash away. So now you get so much like, oh, he said this about his mother, but you don't get the lyrical part.
Right. Now it's just okay.
And that's what to me it was more lyrical. Like I wanted lyrical, and Nas was very lyrical.
Ether
right?
Was lit.
Listen, Ether was lit.
Okay.
Nas can perform Ether now,
and it'll still be
crazy.
Everybody will still be.
Jake is, Jay did Takeover, and Takeover was dope. Takeover was dope, but Ether,
I don't know. Ether stuck out more to me. Ether was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know that shit word for word.
She about to go in now. But
I don't want to hear my rap skills.
But it's crazy because like it just goes to. These guys just beefing, and it's so much like it's a competitive business,
right? And you got to show your skills.
But I think people could still be united.
Yeah, you could coexist.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but at the end of the day, that was the best battle,
right?
Because it went back and forth, and it was like it got to no holds bars at some point when the mom when he was talking about the baby mother. That's when it went.
That's when it was like, now you hitting home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
yeah. He skeeted on the baby seat. Left condom on the baby seat.
Crazy. That's disrespectful.
Yeah.
Disrespectful.
Oh, man.
But,
hey, listen. People do it now. What he did.
Yeah.
Damn.
Every day.
Every day. Like that. That's how you got celebrity bloggers and stuff like that.
I mean, I'm here to catch it.
That's how you catch it. That's how you catch the wave.
Yeah.
Nah, it's just funny. Also, I was it's Grammy week.
Yeah, it's Grammy week. Yeah,
weekend. I'm sorry, weekend is still tomorrow.
Yes,
so all these events that's going on that I wasn't invited
Missy
to, that I should have been invited to. I'm just saying.
Like,
just throwing shots out there.
Right.
I was telling Teak the other day that we're gonna be somewhere. What I said, the Duce. We're going to be at the Duce Mixer next year.
Yes.
I'm speaking that shit into existence.
That's a fact. Why not?
We're going to be everywhere.
I want to be at a Diddy party. I'm sorry. Take it back to New Year's. Diddy parties was lit. I was like, damn, I wish it was going to like 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning.
You
like,
could sleep and wake up and it's a party.
Lit. I'm like, oh my God.
He did it in L.A., right?
No, that was in Miami.
In Miami.
Mm-hmm. I was like, I need to be there.
Every times where he just be having that whole big screen up and all. Shit, I was watching that. I was like, yo, like it was funny. I was telling my son, I was like, son, we're gonna have the barber come to our house with the flashlight. Like Diddy barber has the flashlight and is cutting his joint like with the flashlight beaming.
Really?
I can't get a haircut like that? God damn. Yeah, I'm not shouting to my barber, but
he's different. He's different. Everything he does.
Everything is just perfection.
It's like, it's like you just.
And people.
Extra, right.
Hey, but people don't. I respect it, though.
I like it. Why not? If I can afford to do that, I'm going to do that. Why not?
I respect it.
You know what I'm saying?
I just feel like, Diddy is extra.
Diddy needs to marry Cassie already. Like, he talking about having these kids with her. Can you marry her?
I don't know about that.
Why not? They're so cute together. I love them together. They've been together for like 10 years.
I'm just saying. I don't think that.
What are you saying?
I don't think he has a good history with things like that. So I think he's going on his history, right? Like,
I mean, but he's doing good. He's been doing good.
Yeah, because they not married.
I guess. What's the difference though? What changes? Like, I don't understand. What be changing?
Everything.
Huh?
Everything.
She said. Huh? Why not? No, let's talk about it.
I'm just saying, everything changes.
Not for nothing, though. I don't even really want to get married, honestly. But I'm just saying, like, what changes? Because look at even Martin Lawrence. Martin Lawrence was with his ex-wife.
Everything
They were together for a total of 15 years. They got married after 13 years. So what changed in them last 2 years that y'all had to get a divorce?
Man, how long you been married?
15 years.
Wow. 1 year?
Okay. You're not married.
I'm married.
You're married.
So that's why I got experience.
So tell me.
Everything changes.
How long have you been married? Not even a year?
Not even a year yet. A year in June.
A year in June. How long have you been 10th. With your lovely wife?
11 years.
11 years. Oh my God.
11 years.
Okay.
Shout out to Kadisha. Bang bang.
Hi Kadisha.
What's up, baby?
11 years. So tell me what changes. What?
I was telling somebody the other day, we don't even say good morning no more.
Why not?
Because her alarm clock wake up at 5:30. Mine's wake up at 6.
An hour?
You waking me up.
All right.
That's my good morning. When I look at you and say,
okay.
That's my good morning. Everything changes. It's none of that good morning. Like, you still get it sometimes, but it's like, it's more like, especially when you've been with somebody for so long.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So if you with somebody for 11 years and it's like, the good morning's the same. But you still do special things, though.
Of course.
Right?
You have date nights and stuff,
Date nights,
right?
You take her out.
Vacation.
Your vacation.
Right.
What's it?
Vacation.
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 Yeah.
How old are you? No, I'm joking.
But,
vacation.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just...
All right, but what is it that... I don't know. It's like...
So if going to Diddy, if he does that, then it's going to take...
What's going to change?
It's a lot.
Like what? You're not... The only thing you told me was good mornings.
Good morning.
What is changing?
She might want to have kids. He might not want...
He said he wanted 2 more kids with her. He want 2 more kids, he said.
And then you know how much... He got all of those kids, and they all live in the same house.
They all taken care of.
And I think the baby mothers live in the same house,
I don't know. That's different. They be doing some different stuff. I don't know if I could get with all that. I'd be like, you on vacation with your baby moms on a yacht, your girlfriend's at home.
See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So why
that's people, that's money. That's what money
why
do,
give
I
that
guess.
up, though? Like, why give that up?
I mean, who says you're giving it up? All right, my wife's on the boat. My baby mom's is on the boat. Like, who says
you
that's
got
change?
alimony. You got all of these other things. You got
so you talking about it from a money perspective.
I'm talking about it, and also love too, because maybe they feel like they more in love not being married, right? It's a logic.
So now that you're married, I don't know. I'm not there, so I don't know. So how does the logic change when you're married? It's the same person. You're in the same situation. Y'all doing the same things, right?
Everything changes. Only thing that don't changes is the making love part.
Okay. Well, some people say that changes too.
No, don't change. Not with me. There's something wrong with them folks.
All right.
It's
I guess.
different.
I still think you should marry her.
He
Make
should.
an honest woman out of her.
He should. I did. How long they been together?
They've been together since 2008.
Right.
This is 10 years. 10 years, what, common law marriage. Y'all might as well do it.
Well, did he do it in 11? You just like me. 11 years. 11 years. Do it for 11 years.
Oh, whatever. All right.
It took Jay a while to marry
Beyonce. I'm not sure about the timeline. They started dating when, 2001 or 2002? Yeah. When they got married? Damn, I don't remember.
I don't know. But
2007 or something like that. I don't really remember.
But then think about, all right, now.
It takes time, but not to say it didn't happen. It still happened.
Right? So, their history. They got, he cheated out.
Allegedly,
I guess. I don't know. I didn't see the tape.
What we talking about? Who we talking about? We talking about J and B? He done said it. So.
I didn't see the tape.
You don't need a tape. It came out of his mouth.
I want to see the tape.
Oh, whatever.
The tape says a lot. You know that.
Why does it say a lot?
Because I can see it. And I know that he did it. So what I'm saying is that's why Diddy probably is like hesitant, right? Because it's a lot of things going on within the relationship that will be more exposed when you're married. Right? So now Jay got married. Jay cheated. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you're saying, okay, so it's more serious now. Because
exactly. Like, now you want to...
serious, period.
Now you want to be more like, all right, like, I know I can go, and there's nothing attached.
Okay.
Right?
I can go cheat in peace.
I can go
I'm
cheat.
not married.
And then I can say I don't want to be with you no more.
And just walk away.
Versus
a divorce.
She's getting Tiger Woods' wife got 100 and something million. Michael Jordan wife got 200 and something million. He's still a billionaire. But these guys.
Speaking of divorce.
Yeah, what's up? I'm not an expert at that.
No, I'm not saying that. But like, what is your take on these men? Like, okay, Mary J. Blige's ex-husband can do. He wants.
Shout out to him.
For what?
Men got to get their money too.
But you want her to take care of kids that she didn't even have with you.
She was taking care of them before.
And we're not together anymore.
She was taking care of them before.
She can do it if she chooses. She shouldn't be forced to, though. She can do it if she chooses. You know what? I'm going to hold it down here, whatever. But she should not be given a certain amount that she has to pay.
I agree.
Those are not her kids. She's not their mother.
What I'm saying is that if she did it before, I agree with you. I do. I really do. If she was doing it before,
to do it. I don't agree with that.
It should be optional, right? But now you got to look. How old is the kids?
I think the youngest is like in their teens. There's no babies anymore.
What I'm saying is
most of them are 18, 21 out the house. One of them is on a show collecting a check.
Your mind is triggered that someone is gonna take care of you, right? So like, if you got a 1-year-old and you take care of this person for the rest of their life, they're gonna automatically think that you're gonna take care of them, right? It depends on how long she was with him, because she was in their life
for 13 years.
She was in their life for almost 13 years taking care of them. Right. So when somebody's taking care of you and they now all of a sudden is like, no, I'm not doing that.
I'm not saying it got to be no, but she should not be obligated to.
It should be optional, right?
Yes. Optional, yes.
In her heart.
And then mind you, it's not even only that. He wants her to pay his lifestyle and all that. Listen, you cheated, you did what you did. Once you did that, all that stuff goes out the window. I don't have to do anything. Why am I taking care of you? You did me wrong.
Listen,
How does that make sense?
It's optional. She should, if she has a heart, right or wrong. Right.
If she so chooses.
So,
yes.
He cheated, right? How many times though?
It don't matter.
Well,
Plenty, obviously.
So why didn't she step away after the first initial thing?
You could say that about anybody. Not everybody leaves off the initial. That doesn't make it any better, though.
You know what?
1 time, 1,000 times, it doesn't matter.
I feel...
He still did it.
Like...
Do you feel like...
I just feel like...
What do you feel like? She should be taking
Tupac,
care of this man for the rest of his life.
Listen,
or forever, however long.
She should take...
And he's the one that violated
out of 13 years of their marriage, you said? I don't know. 13 years,
they've been married
right?
13 years.
13 years out of their marriage. She's been taking care of him for 13 years, right?
He was a manager. He was her manager. So
but at
he was
the end of
getting
the day,
his cut.
What percentage he was getting? 15, 25%, whatever
mm-hmm.
percentage it was, right? You get that percentage.
Okay.
Right? What are you doing with that money? Probably spending it and
blowing it. They had pictures of him gambling it away.
Exactly.
It was like,
right?
Mary, get in here, girl.
But then what happened?
Gambling her money away.
And then she was supporting him.
And it's over.
So now he expects this, but like I said, optional. He expects her to continue to support him. Don't expect
anything. You're a man, get a job.
There you go.
Go get another client.
I agree with you.
Okay? You're a manager,
he's not gonna get
manage.
What he should do, bang. Yo, I should be his manager too. He should have a reality show where he can't speak anything on Mary, but he can just talk about how he was able to manage people careers.
All right,
bang.
Go do that. As long as it's your own check.
on VH1.
Of course, VH1.
Shout this out. Shout out to the We Network because it should be on We because that's a woman's channel. And they will and he will have more people sympathetic to him.
What?
Right or wrong?
I don't think anybody sympathizes with that.
I
Hell
do.
no. You did Mary wrong. And Mary?
You think people wouldn't want
What woman is sympathizing with that?
Good luck
with
me
that.
You wouldn't
He's better
listen
off on VH1.
to it? You wouldn't watch it?
I feel like they wouldn't. I will watch it, yes, but a lot of people would not support it.
I'm coming up with some good ideas.
You
today.
are. Write that down. Write that down.
Kevin wrote it down. Kevin
gotta shop that.
Kevin writing it down for me. Shout out to Kevin.
You got to shop that.
But to me, you know,
no
but
way.
that's what all of marriage. That's why probably Diddy don't want to go through it because he
all
already
the obligations
see it.
that come with it. All right.
He already see
Cassie
it.
don't got no kids,
like,
so
who's 50? Who's 50 messing with?
I don't know.
Right? He exactly. See what I'm saying?
He doesn't.
He is not publicized.
Okay.
So on his note, he's good because he got this little kid, right?
Cutie pie.
You see the mother once in a while here and there,
modeling and stuff.
but you don't know if they're actually dealing with each other. You don't know if he goes there. You know what I'm saying? You don't know these things because
they're dealing with each other.
But he's so private. He was so private anyway.
Right.
I didn't even know he had this little light skinned kid.
He puts them up. He's with them.
What I'm saying is that like we didn't hear you heard Beyonce.
The custody. Well, he had the whole custody issue with his other baby mom.
But you heard
But he's antagonistic. He's so annoying. Yes. He's a little bully. I'm like, boy, he is so petty. Like
you
he's
about to
really
say boy
petty.
bye.
He's so petty. 50 is a smart businessman. He is great at what he does. I'm just saying, he is king petty.
He's supposed to be.
Why?
50 Cent.
All right.
Come on, he petty. He pettied the shit out of Ja Rule in his career.
Always talking, but my thing, he involves himself in stuff that don't even involve him. Like he would just be. He always got an opinion about everything.
He'll be all right. He needs. You know what? With him,
50, do your thing. When's Power coming back?
June.
I'm here for Power. Yeah, Power's always in the summertime. I
June.
think. Yeah.
I like Power.
I love Power.
It was
Power's
good.
Dope.
He's always doing a fantastic job with a lot of the.
He's
marketing
smart with
schemes.
what he does. Definitely, he's very.
And you know what's crazy is
business savvy.
He's learned. Like this is how we learn as people. We learn from each other. Right. Like he probably had somebody he picked up certain things from. A mentor, and he was able to groom him. Like you could tell kids you got a son, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go to college, be the best, right?
Right.
But then you can tell another kid who can be like, you know what? I'm gonna just learn from this person and be a bigger success.
And get to where I need. Yeah.
You know,
that's very true. Actually, very true.
I'm making points today, people. Check it out. You should write. Everybody should write every thought I said down, and I'll allow you to take it.
You're giving away free advice.
I'm giving away free advice
for free 99.
Absolutely. Just subscribe to Real Conversations. You can get all the advice you can.
Not like that.
But no, it's just crazy because marriage is different for Diddy. So don't pressure Diddy.
Mm-hmm. All right, Diddy.
What's her name again?
Cassie.
Mm-hmm. I only like Cassie when she. Did Cassie make music?
Yeah. Wait. She's coming back out now. She's dropped some singles or whatever.
Maybe she got comfortable.
I feel like she got
Diddy.
comfortable with where she was at, or maybe he didn't want her in the spotlight.
And you get comfortable with Diddy? God.
Wait, what?
I'm just saying, Diddy out here.
He's a lot. Seems like he's a lot to handle. I don't know.
I think any woman would just if they got a career, they'd be like, you know what?
Just give it up. But why? You never know where you can end up. My thing is, don't rely. Why would you want to rely on one person? It's transcend
you though, like to other things.
True, definitely. So do those things.
Why you with Diddy? Diddy ain't gonna want that.
Well, I want that, so I'm gonna do what I want to do.
I like Diddy I like his.
But
attitude.
I like the fact that he keeps everything under control. You never hear bad stuff about him. No. They don't badmouth him. All his baby moms is set. Like
I can't get
everybody
over the
plays
fact
their part.
They play their role.
Nobody ever,
They sit there.
Comes out of pocket.
Speak, they speak. He has everything under control. Everything is running the way he wants it. Yeah. Diddy got it.
But that's a good thing. It's like that means everybody is on.
Diddy, you gotta write like a memoir or a book or something to educate.
Yeah, I'm surprised he don't have no books.
People. Yeah, probably soon though.
Soon he should
probably soon. I think Jay-Z should write a book.
Him too, definitely.
I think Nas. I think a lot of the rappers from back then.
Yeah.
I think even like, I would say, like a Big Pun should have had a book. or somebody should be writing a memoir on Big Pun.
On Big Pun. That would be dope.
I think Fat Joe should probably be one of the people that's incorporated in that. Yeah. Because these guys have stories. They have
stories coming up.
Like, it's coming up. You know,
I would love to see how different it is from back then to now. So, because now we have so much more, you know what I mean? Like, now we have social media plays a big part of your career.
That's the biggest part.
That's so, you know what I mean? Compared to back then, we didn't have that. So, how was y'all getting out? Y'all was doing y'all mixtapes. Y'all had y'all street teams.
You'll go to Hot 97.
Right, go up to Hot 97, drop your tapes off, cassette tapes
off. Yeah. If it's a DJ you could run up on his set.
You got a plug.
That's how you was doing it. Yeah. But it was cool. Like to me, I don't know. I haven't, I didn't make music or whatever. I don't make music, whatever. But from people that I hear, from, is like, yo, like, this is what they would do. They would drop tapes off. They would sit on in downtown Brooklyn on their little things and be selling their tapes and walking by you. Like, oh, yo, you listen to this tape. Right. And it was free. Now you got to pay for it.
They be trying it. I get your hustle, but at the same time, it's like I'm paying for somebody I don't know. Like 42nd, they do that all the time on 42nd.
Yeah, I was on 42nd Street. And the dude was like, yo, I got to take my tip. I was like, cool.
I'm like, cool. He was like, yeah, that's $5.
I'm like, why am I? I don't even. Hold on. Let me see the features on here.
Introduce yourself.
What's the producers up here? What features you have? Who executive produced this thing? Did you make this in your mother's basement?
Right. Like, what are we doing here?
Like, come on, dude. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to buy it. You know what? I'm going to support you.
You're going to support.
But at the end of the day, I'm not going to listen to it, though.
Why not? If you buy it, you might as well listen to it, right? Why not?
Because the art is horrible. The artwork, you know what I'm saying?
You feel like the presentation is key. It is key.
Like, anybody will tell you who's doing anything, presentation is key. If you're a freaking chef,
your food got to look on point, right? Yeah, it has to be presentable.
Shred lettuce and say, oh, hey, here you go. No, you gotta look. It has to look
right. Nobody's gonna eat nothing that looks like shit.
I'm like, come on, man. Like, you could have did better than this. But you could tell they was talented brothers, and I appreciate them giving
their grind,
their mixtape for $5, while I'm giving people advice for $0.
$3.99.
$0. So all you gotta do is subscribe to it. iTunes and iHeartRadio.
And iTunes.
Oh man, iTunes, iHeartRadio. YouTube too. Everywhere. I'm there, you there. I'm there, you there. But no, I think we touched on a lot. Today. You had a lot of energy because I was tired coming in.
I've been up since 9. My baby be up like, mommy, I'm hungry.
I was up at I was up at 7 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah,
on a Saturday, that's rough.
And I ain't go to bed till like 3.
That's rough.
Yeah. So, shout out to me waking up all the time.
Getting here.
Getting here.
Yeah.
Shout out to MTA. But
yeah.
We're gonna wrap up this podcast. Bang bang.
All right.
This is 21. This is episode 21.
Episode 21.
So please, if you heard 1, you should please listen to 1 through 21.
Do it. Check them out.
It's a part of growth, and it's a part of pushing the culture forward. Shout out to everybody that came on this podcast from episode 1 to now. Real Conversations, episode 21. Follow me. Instagram. All that shit. I'm everywhere.
All that shit.
I'm everywhere. People don't like when I curse, because I curse too much when I start.
I'm trying to keep myself. You know what I mean? I'm trying not to.
I can't help it. I just feel like when you got a mic in front of you, you just be like, yo, fuck.
Right. Say what I got to say. Right.
Freedom of speech. That's what I learned.
True indeed.
So I believe cursing is a part of freedom of speech.
Definitely.
So we're gonna wrap up this podcast while I talk my shit outside this studio, as I continue to do. Thank you.
Thank you Bianca. For having me.
We appreciate everybody. Real Conversations. We out.
Bye.
Peace.